This is Blankos, the free-to-play multiplayer game where you can unlock, earn, and sell NFTs in-game. In Blankos, it pays to play, literally. You can choose to sell your Blankos on the Mythical Marketplace or build an epic collection of iconic designs by the world's most talented artists. Play Blankos your way. Go on solo quests or team up with your friends. Join the party now. Download and play free at Blankos.com.
It's party time! Raid Shadow Legends is celebrating its 3rd birthday, and man, I gotta say, I wish I had gotten these gifts when I joined. So if you haven't played the game yet, now would be the best time to join. Every new player who downloads the game will get a free start.
Bowers Mansion.
This is it.
Wow.
It's light blue.
That is like the most movie-esque haunted house ever.
It looks so scary.
It's like a fancier Velisco.
We all know how that turned out. Hey, with a 1-2 hat, yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are here with Seth at the Bowers Mansion. This haunted mansion is known for a murder-suicide unsolved crime about 75 years ago. Now, it's only been open for paranormal investigation for about 1 year, and because so many people commented about this, we wanted to try to investigate a spot that is not very well known to decide 2 questions.
1, is it actually haunted? 2, why is there fucking cars in a town that has 15 fucking people? 2, if the rumors are true about this place being haunted, can we figure out why there was a murder-suicide?
Let's go check it out. Oh my god, no way! Someone is going down to that cellar tonight. Yo! Of course it has a scary cellar.
I legit had the scariest thing happen to me in my entire life upstairs.
Right now?
I can't feel my mouth, I can't feel my arms, because they're so tingly, because I'm numb.
It's a cock! Look at the little cock!
What's up, Alice?
Bites my hands off.
She's got a K2 on her back.
Wait, actually? Yo! Ghost doggy!
Gotta get y'all to sign paper saying if you get hurt or attacked or something like that, it ain't none of her fault.
Oh, God.
Oh, great! Hey, Alice.
Come here, Alice.
She doesn't like me.
Maybe she's attacking her or something.
It's okay, Alice. We're not gonna hurt you.
We love you.
Alice is like, I did not sign up for this shit.
Now our story starts with this guy named Andrew Bowers Sr. He was an extremely wealthy railroad executive as well as 4-time mayor of this town. So he was the bigwig. 2 generations of the Bowers family lived and died here at this house. Sadly, their residence ended very tragically.
To this day, an unsolved murder-suicide.
Oh, it's a little bathroom! Harry Potter lived under the stairs, but I take shits under the stairs.
Alright.
Colby, what are you doing in there?
Your face is so red.
Make sure when y'all coming up and down these steps tonight that you keep your hand on the rail because somebody can push you. Do not know who does that.
Off camera, the guy told me there's a very, very high percentage of us falling through the floor at some point, so let's all now stand very close together.
What do you mean? Like this whole place is gonna fall down?
This place is over like 120 years old.
On June 6, 1956, Andrew Bowers Jr. walked up the stairs and shot his wife Mary in the back of the head. This was around 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m., so it was super early in the morning, which is kind of strange in my opinion. But what's even more strange is that he waited till 7:50 a.m. before he called somebody to come get her.
He called across the street to the funeral home that's right there and said, hey, my wife is ill, I need you to call an ambulance. But before you come over here, wait 5 minutes. So when the employee from the funeral home came over to check on them, he banged on the door and nobody answered. So when he listened in, all he heard was a shot. They immediately rushed inside to see that Andrew Bowers had shot himself and his wife was dead up in the bedroom.
Right here was where he shot himself.
Oh, right here?
Right here.
Why would this guy wait 30 minutes before calling this funeral home? He was sitting around his dead wife for that long.
Either he was mentally ill, maybe he was seriously trying to come to terms with what he was doing, or He planned it.
Mary Bowers would hang up Christmas lights and Christmas trees up there, so all the people driving by would like see the decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
And people can still see a shadow figure roaming around in this area.
Oh my god!
The way top.
Oh my god. Holy shit, is that Mrs. Bowers?
Jeez, bro. This house really is old.
Creepy mirror, alone
It
in
looks
the
like it has
closet.
little handprints on it.
Oh my god, you're right.
This is Mary's room. This is where she got shot and killed.
Oh,
Right here.
oh my god, it looks like a full-on goddamn seance.
I was kind of thinking like intervention.
It does look like an intervention.
Sam,
Yeah.
it's time to talk.
Fuck! Dude, I bet that is where her bed was. Lights on either side.
Look what I just found out. Locked, right?
Yeah. Not locked.
Exploring time. Boom, 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 boom.
Not the right time to wear skinny jeans.
Oh, that's my line.
Parkour, call me Michael Scott.
Secret entrance. Wait, since this was locked, like we gotta be careful probably on these floors.
Yeah, this is probably where it's fucked.
We fall through, it's gonna get so many views.
Colby Brock dies at Haunted Mansion. That one says no entry as well.
Bruh, no. What the hell is that photo? Oh, God. Bruh.
The first and last to investigate this.
We're the first investigators to really investigate this place.
That's why.
That's why nobody comes here.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like nobody even knew we did that.
Yeah, no one is ever gonna know that we did that.
Guys, don't tell anybody.
So there's a newspaper article stating what he wrote in his will. His suicide note didn't have any reason of his murder, obviously. It's still unsolved. However, the only thing on the suicide note was a message to void all of his previous wills and leave all of his personal and real property to a woman named Mrs. Sims. She did not live here.
You said Mrs. Sims and there was a smack.
This lady was someone who was living in the hotel downtown. Why would you randomly, last minute before you kill yourself, decide to not leave anything for the rest of your family or anybody involved and leave it all to this random person? It is noted that people think Andrew Bowers was not sleeping in the same bed as Mary the night that he shot her, kind of insinuating they were in a fight.
Also, the fact that it was at 7 a.m.
He was up all night thinking about something.
Again, we don't know why this happened. All we know is that he supposedly had some kind of mental illness for a very long time.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa,
What's right behind us?
How the fuck? Oh, hell no.
This house is loud. It's like responding to what we're talking about. Holy shit.
Wow.
Dude, see, we thought this place was gonna be furnished, but it's like... not.
It's like an abandoned house. Until literally 2 years ago, it was abandoned for 17 years.
Pretty well preserved for a place that's been abandoned for that long.
We can't go in there.
Private room, do not enter. What do you think is in a private abandoned house?
I don't know, but they definitely locked it from the top.
Oh no!
Is this like all mold or something on here?
Oh god.
We're gonna get asbestos. Is that something you can get?
Oh!
Gowns.
Yo, there's a perfect spot to hide a body.
Who's sleeping here tonight?
Yo, they actually have a bed. We could do a slumber party. They should just make this a hotel.
Actually, I remember seeing this room online. This is Bernard's room.
Oh.
This is where he would sit at the window every single day and just do nothing.
For his entire life. Wow. It's so sad. What is that? I'm shitting currently.
I'm scared of these steps, bro.
Ominous bulb.
Oh god, dude, from the camera, looks like it just turns into darkness.
God. Why would Bernard's room, the guy that can't do anything, have the one staircase to the basement?
What's in here though? This looks like it might just be like store. Oh, it's another potty room. So I think the only basement to this place is that.
You're doomed. Yeah, apologize. Listen, you're doomed.
Cellar that we saw.
To go outside the cellar.
What the fuck? Was that upstairs?
That was the door. Keep it recorded.
That was the door.
Wait.
Wait, was that upstairs?
That was the fucking door.
Wait, no, it was not. No, it was not.
No. The door's fucking.
No, it's not. Holy shit! Okay, now no, I was
recording this entire time?
That fucking door.
There's no
closed
draft
by
in
itself.
here. How did that happen?
By itself.
Bernard's room is the most active. That's what he told me.
Really?
Bernard's room is
He
more
said that?
active. Yes.
Bernard just shut us in the basement. He's like, don't come back.
Yeah, he's like, get out of here. Holy shit.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Me too. That's a huge thought. I feel like we should go learn more about this place.
Yeah, for sure.
U-Track is a project management system that's designed to be.
Alice, did you see anything while we were up there? Did you see anything while we were up there? Okay.
She's like, fuck off, fuck off.
Alice, please. Alice can smell the attachment.
Attachment up his ass.
See? He knows it's up your ass.
Everyone knows about my ass. Everyone?
I'm David Howe. I'm with Horror Rooms America.
Where do you say what would be the most haunted spot in this house?
In the back room, Bernard's.
Is that where the door just slammed?
That's where the
Yes. In the bathroom there, you will see a shadow figure going back and forth. And in Bernard's room, on the stairs y'all come down, that would have been the servant stairs come up and down.
Oh, that makes
That's why that's colored green.
The Bowers had servants. They had their own house outside, right?
That's correct. Every so often you can look up at the servants' quarter top window and see somebody looking back at you.
No. You said something about a tree. Could you repeat that?
The tree on the back lot. Through investigations, we have found out that there has been 2 servants hung on it in 1905.
They would hang their own servants on a tree in the backyard.
We also have, of course, Andrew Bowers Jr. You know, he would have brought a lot of negative energy in here too.
Do you know which room that he shot himself in? Because if he
This
shot
room right below us.
right below us, they're right here. Okay.
Mary Bowers, she is here. She got shot and she was laying on her side when they found her. She got shot by her husband. If you use a spirit box type, I would use it in here. You can't get Mary to come through. Sometimes you may get a spirit that is, of course, from the funeral home or from the graveyard. There is some negative energy in this house. I believe most of that is coming from the basement. There's a little blocks set next to the wall. If you was to step on there is some kind of doll or something like in there. We was told not to touch this.
Wait, there's a haunted doll in the basement?
We don't know if it's on or not. We had a medium told us do not touch that. It's no good.
That's terrifying.
Yo.
And there is supposedly several bodies buried underneath the concrete in the basement.
What?
It just keeps getting better and better.
So you think most of the negative energy is coming from whatever is buried in the basement or that doll?
I believe so. There is a portal downstairs because you actually have one mirror underneath of us point towards another mirror.
Vortexes?
There is a vortex or a portal on the other side of the funeral home, and it goes straight to the graveyard real close to the Bowers. Really interesting one. I was talking to somebody and said the name was George. And I'm like, who is George? We found out he was not from this property. He come from the graveyard. We found the other end of the
You're not squeezing the trigger. Don't squeeze the trigger.
Just like.
Yeah, you're pulling it. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, now go on with it. You're not
So the customer. So the customer won't pay the bills after I just sold them new tires. What am I gonna do? The Tire Doctor presents repossessing their tires. And let me tell you, it's a lot easier when there's a loader around. No need for a jack. Then we drop it down onto a piece of wood that doesn't hold its weight.
Make sure you pay your bills, kids.
So the customer won't pay the bills.
I made a Sprite commercial at home. It was fun to create. Here's the final results. I made a Sprite.
Do you want to come in my hot tub? She got that boot style. Do you want to
I'm tired of getting bullied.
So I've been on a mission to solve the myth that sharks can smell blood. This all started 2 days ago when I cut my finger while cliff jumping.
Ow!
As I was watching drops of blood fall from my finger into the ocean, I remembered sharks can smell blood. Well, I wasn't actually sure, but it clearly wasn't the time to test it. So here we are 2 days later on our way to the middle of the ocean to test this myth once and for all. With the cut still fresh on my finger, everything was going perfect. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Anyways, I jumped in the water and before I knew it, sharks started showing up. I was right. But then I realized the sharks weren't even attracted to the blood. They were attracted to my fat, juicy ass. Subscribe if you're scared of sharks. So I've been on a